Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And it's a bunch formation. Is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 20, the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Huskers. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in a nice position to start the drive. It's their first timeout. He hands it off from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the back now goes in motion. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Syracuse lines up quickly. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Has the 1st down and more. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick throw to the right, it's caught. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Looking to throw again. And this pass is caught. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pressure is coming. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the single back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
They line up at the 14 now, no longer in the shadow of their own end zone. He gets loose. Fights through a tackle. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The Huskers pick up enough for a first down here. On the run, it's Silva. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense at taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
One of those critical third-down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Henderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a 1st down. Syracuse lines up quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the ball is hauled in. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That is going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Cornhuskers will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
1st down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Locates the tight end, it's complete. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Orange, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Syracuse lines up quickly. Motion now from the tight end. 1st and goal, handoff. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from Pater.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Well, that's That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in play.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Special teams lightning strike here in the national championship game. What a moment. Punt return for a touchdown here in the national championship game.
Boy, his vision and focus were locked in. I mean, you're right. He's thinking, I'm in the national championship game. It's time for me to make a play and put my stamp on this game, and he did that right there.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a wide receiver screen. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's running out of time here. Caught in the backfield. It's Silva. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Wants to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch! Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Now it's second down here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He's back to throw again on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Wade. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Cornhuskers with first and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face third down and short. Designed quarterback run. They They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Silva. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Syracuse lines up quickly. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And now to try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Cut quickly. Set. Here's second down. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll be smoldered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Snags a quick throw.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incompletion sets up a second down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a game there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Over the middle. It's Wade. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He's going to hand this off. He's got the first down and still motoring. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. The linebackers shifting around now. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the defense will spend their second time out here to make some adjustments. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Catch made on the right side. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will give them the lead here here in the final minute and a half. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Orange. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national